Sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. Welcome, listeners, to Tea Talk Show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the program. Hello, good evening. I welcome everyone once again to another episode on Tea Talk Show, and of course, this is the education segment of my show, and I'm really excited to be here once again. First off, I would like to say a very big happy new year to everyone that is with me on the show today. Thank you so much for joining me on the show today, and I know that this year is going to be a very great year for all of us. So all through the year we have a lot of packages for you. All you just need to do is just to join us on all the segments of the show and let us enjoy the year 2021 together. It will be awesome on Tea Talk Show all through the year. So it will be awesome not just because I am there, but it will be awesome because you too, you are with us on the show. So we will love you to join us on the show all through the year. We will be having amazing topics to discuss on our show today, and of course we'll be kicking the new year, and the education segment of this show today will be kicking off from something very, very important. We'll be discussing a very important topic today. We'll be discussing the topic taking responsibility for your personal growth. You know, a lot of us we've made a lot of resolutions, or we set a lot of goals on how we want our year to go, on how we want what we want to achieve this year. Everyone has done that. That's the fact. There's hardly anyone in this world that has not done that. Of course, there are people who don't make plans at all of what they want to do the year. They just just pray, okay, this is what I want. But then of course, a larger percent of people in the world today has made a lot of goals on what they want to achieve in this year 2021, and of course this is very, very important in order for us to ensure that this year that we are in is a productive year. So today we'll be discussing in important topic, taking responsibility for your personal growth, and of course it's going to be educative. So we need us to get a book and a writing material or something just to jot down things as we'll be discussing on the show today. Taking responsibility for your personal growth this year. Okay, I think I have someone on the show. Okay, Esther, thank you so much for joining on the show today. I can see your hand, you were waving. I too am waving back. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm waving back here. Thank you so much for being live with me on the show today. And of course, today's show is going to be interactive and you will enjoy the show. So please, other persons that are coming in, please feel free to introduce yourself on the show today. Now, let me go straight to what we have to talk about today, because we won't spend much time. This is a serious business, so we are discussing serious topic. It's a new year, and we all have things to do. We all have things we want to achieve this year. I have stuff I want to achieve this year. You have stuff you want to achieve this year. The person that commented, Esther, she has goals, she has plans on what she wants the year to be. For example, let's say Tea Talk Show, we want by 2021 we want to ensure that Tea Talk Show already have their own studio. How do we go about that? How do we get our studio? Okay, are we renting studio? Are we buying the land? Are we buying house? Something like that. So everyone out there, we all have things that we want to achieve in this year, and the last previous years we too all have goals that we want to achieve. Of course, we might not end up achieving all, but at least we were able to achieve some things, of course, as a result of the pandemic that happened and all. But however, despite the pandemic, a lot of people were still able to accomplish what they want to do for the year. For example, now let me use myself as a personal example. All through the year 2020, I was able to achieve everything that I wrote. The only thing that I wasn't able to achieve was the service part, and it was not my fault. I wanted to serve 2020, NYSC things. The plan was that you are going for your service year, NYSC 2020. But here comes the pandemic and stuff like that. I was unable to go again. But other things that were not dependent on the government, I was able to get them sorted out during the year 2020. So of course that was a plus for me. I had to clap for myself. Wow, you are doing well done, good of you. But then despite the doing well, I still know that we can't just of course it's good to celebrate your little wins, but then don't just celebrate so well that you just forget that that's not the only thing that you will do. You still have to forge further. You need to move forward. So despite your past achievements the last year, it's good to celebrate your win, but I won't want us to stay on the same place. You won't afford to stay stagnant, stay doing nothing because of what you've achieved. Don't be too happy. You need to progress. You need to move forward, and that is what we'll be discussing today. Okay, straightforward. Let me tell us how to take responsibility. Now, first off, what does taking the responsibility mean? Taking responsibility actually means to take actions, that is to make decisions on your personal growth. That is, you are responsible for whether you do well in personally, you achieve your goals or not. That is, whenever you fail in a particular aspect, you know that you take responsibility for it. And taking responsibility for it does not mean that you make yourself feel so sad that you are just thinking about it such that you are destabilized and you are not moving forward. Taking responsibility means that when you were unable to achieve it, you accept the fact that, oh, I was unable to achieve this, but then I will not stop there. There's a statement that I used to hear from people. Okay, for example, maybe I make decision that every day I want to read a chapter, and I was unable to read a chapter of a book this today. Now I can decide that, okay, because I'm unable to read the chapter, wow, this is not good enough. See, this is not good for your personal growth. This is not good for your plans for the year. Okay, the next day I do I buckle up. That is, all that I was unable to do, I'm able to get it done the other day. So that's what I mean by taking responsibility. Taking responsibility does not mean that because you've made error the first time, you now decide to sleep on it. You don't allow your error, you don't allow your failure to bring you down. You overcome your failure. That is, you stand up back and you see that despite this failure, I can still move forward, I can still get better. So that's what I mean by that. So number one, the first thing is that I will need us to write things down. Now, one thing is this: writing things down is very, very important. Research shows that most times when you write things down, when you write what you want to do down, it is 40% of time you are able to achieve it. That I too have a personal experience in that aspect. Okay, for example, now if you notice last year's show, you notice that all through the year we were consistent with our shows, we were consistent with everything we did. We were very, very consistent, and what made us consistent was the fact that every day I write out a to-do list. Have a book, write out a to-do list. Okay, this morning now, okay, I'm praying. I just woke up, okay, praying for 15 minutes. Okay, I'm still a young girl. Okay, I'm still young. I need to develop myself spiritually. Okay, let me start with 15 minutes. Okay, 15 minutes I'm praying. Okay, 8 a.m. to 8:15. Good. Now after 8 a.m. 8:15, okay. Oh, sorry, let me say 7:30. Let me be realistic now. 7:30 to 7:45. I'm praying personally, apart from the family prayer. Okay, 8 a.m. I'm sharing the post, the talk show post. Okay, this week we are sharing. Today is Monday. We are sharing the word episode. Link to the word episode. Okay, link to the how many minutes we need? At least within 10 minutes I should be done with that. 8 to 8:10. You get it? Okay, after 8:10, what am I doing? Okay, I have appointments with a guest. I need to reach out to someone I want to bring on my show. Okay, by 8:10 to 8:30, I want to reach out to my guest. Okay, by this time, okay, 8:30 to 9, okay, I want to design the flyer for the show. Okay, I do it. Okay, by 10, I want to send the design to the people that will help me check it out. Okay, my teammate, they need to see the design. I do it, and with that, I was able to get almost every day. I'm always able to clear my to-do list. Why? I'm not saying this to make me feel like a superstar. You get it? I'm just making us see what to-do list can actually do. So I want us to write out our goals for the year. For example, okay, by the year, okay, this year I want to get a land for TikTok show. Okay. Secondly, okay, I want to finish up my book. I write it down. Finish up my book. Okay, number 3, what else? I want to set up design a schedule for all I'm doing all through the year. Okay, I'll write it down. Design a schedule of topics for the whole year. I write it down. Okay, what else do I want to do this year? What do I want to do? Okay, apart from the spiritual, okay, I want to ensure that I pray all through the year. Pray all through the year. Now, even the Bible makes us to understand that in Habakkuk 2. So I'm sorry I'm bringing scriptures to this. I just remember now and I felt it's needed. The Bible even said it that write the vision, make it plain upon tables, that whosoever seeth it shall run. So this thing is very, very important for us. We need to write things down. When you write your vision, when you write your plans out, when you write what you want to do out, you see that you are able to achieve them. It's with that, even if you are unable to achieve everything, at least 70% you are able to achieve what you write down. So writing down is very, very important. So number one, I would like you to write out your plans, specific goals, what you want to achieve, your specific goals. You need to write it down. Now, after writing it down, I will need you to design how you want to go about it. For example, let me use the first example that I said. Okay, I want to get, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I want to get land this year. Please and please don't misquote me. Okay, I want to get a land for TikTok show. Okay, how do I get it? Okay, save, how much am I getting per month? Okay, Titi is getting 100,000 per month. I'm having an income, a steady income of 100,000. Okay, save 20% of 100,000 per month. Okay, how much is 100,000 per month? How much is 20%? Okay, that's 20,000. Okay, so I'm saving 20,000 per month. Okay, if I save 20,000 per month times 6 months, what would that be? That's 120. If I save another for a year, that's what 200. That's what 120,000. Okay. So how do I, okay, after I say, what will I now do to get the land? How much do they sell land? Okay, I want to buy land in all those places whereby it's not yet developed. All those places, I want to get land. For example, because I'm still a young girl, I don't really have much on me. I've not started having much work, like money like that. Okay, so what do I do? Okay, I think I should invest. Okay, invest with Stanbic Investors Company. Then I write it down. Okay, invest. Okay, if I keep my 20k that I saved, okay, let me invest it for how many months like that? 6 months. Okay, within 6 months I should be, okay, it's 10% income rate. Okay, I should be able to get at least, if they, with all the income, I should be able to gather at least 400,000 naira at least. Okay, how much land will I be able to get? Okay, and with that I'm able to achieve my goals. So you now need to break your goals into pieces. You need to design into bits to know how to gather it. I don't know if we are following. Please and please, if you are live with me, please let me know that you are following what I'm saying. So you now need to develop into bits. For second one now, okay, I want to finish up my my book. Okay, this year I want to read 2 books. I want to read 2 books. Okay, January I'm reading books by Dale Carnegie. Okay, how many books am I reading by Dale Carnegie this year? Okay, the easiest steps to public speaking. Okay, how to win friends and influence people. Okay, those are the 2 books I want to read for January. That's the specific goals. You want to read books. Now, okay, how do I break it into bits? Okay, how many chapters are in that book? Okay, let's assume there are 15 chapters. Okay, per day I'm reading 1 chapter. I don't know if we get that. So break it into bits. The first thing is that you need to write it down, set your goals. Number 2, break it into bits and decide how you want to achieve them. Now, number 3, I would like us to talk about the part of discipline. The thing is that if you want to grow personally, you need to be disciplined. That is, you need to discipline yourself. And one sure way that will help you is when you write your goals down. So it will help you to be disciplined with it. See, whatever goals you want to write, ensure you are writing a goal that is visible. You know, a lot of times, most time, want to prove to superwoman such that you will write stuff that you know that even you know that you cannot achieve, you cannot do it. See, I'm not saying this to make us feel that I cannot do all things. So the Bible that God has